Welcome to a world where time stands still and the echoes of automotive history whisper through the rustling leaves. Today, we venture into the forgotten realms of abandoned cars, where each vehicle tells a story of glory, neglect, and the relentless march of time. The Mopar Graveyard, hidden in the hills of North Carolina, USA, is a massive treasure trove with thousands of old and damaged vehicles from the Mopar brand, including Chrysler, Dodge, Plymouth, etc. Many cars have been abandoned there for decades, covered in moss and weeds. This is not a public location, and only a few people in the vintage car collecting community know about it. The graveyard is tucked away in the hills, making it quite hard to find. However, it is a paradise for Mopar car collectors, who can find many rare parts and components to restore and refurbish their vehicles. After many years of abandonment, this 1956 Buick Special has become a lamentable relic of the past. Peeling paint, rust covering the entire body, and damaged mechanical parts have left it in a dilapidated state. Once a celebrated vehicle, it is now a mere shell, stripped of its former glory and original beauty. It's a pity that such a classic car has been neglected without proper care and maintenance. It serves as a reminder of indifference and oblivion, causing the heritage of the past to gradually fade and disappear forever. In the city of Pitanga, in the state of Paraná, Brazil, there is a unique location that attracts a lot of attention: the Cemitério de Carros Abandonados, Cemetery of Abandoned Cars. This large area is filled with old, damaged, abandoned, and forgotten vehicles. It has become a popular spot for visitors to tour, explore, and take souvenir photos. On a private piece of land in the USA, there exists a unique graveyard containing hundreds of classic and rare cars. This property belongs to a passionate car collector who has let these vehicles gather dust in the forest for many years. The site has become a unique tourist attraction for classic car enthusiasts, featuring a wide array of models from the 1930s to the 1960s, slowly deteriorating in abandonment. Although the owner does not allow visitors to tour the site, images of the vintage cars gradually disappearing into the forest have captured the attention of classic car enthusiasts worldwide. Classic cars like the Opala, Fusca, and Caravan have become symbols of the golden age of Brazil's automotive industry. These vehicles are not just means of transportation, but works of art on wheels, with their distinctly retro designs and loud, powerful engines. These cars have witnessed many ups and downs in history, from their glory days in the domestic market to being forgotten and lost in the hidden corners of rural central Brazil. Yet, they still retain the allure and romance of a bygone era, inspiring admiration and efforts to honor these classic cars. This 1975 Ford Rural has been abandoned for the past 20 years. A classic car like this, filled with countless memories and history, now lies in a state of neglect and decay. Its parts have become discolored, rusted, and damaged. It's a pity that such a beautiful car has suffered this fate. The reason for its abandonment remains unknown, but it surely tells a sad story of time and neglect. Hopefully, one day, a classic car enthusiast will find and restore it, bringing back its former beauty. In the Lindóia area, there is a place where many unique classic cars are gathered. This location draws the attention of many people, featuring automobiles from various eras that can be considered valuable artifacts. However, some of them have deteriorated over time due to neglect. These cars, despite their age, still hold valuable historical stories, and preserving them is a challenge for classic car enthusiasts. It is a place worth exploring, where vintage cars await to be discovered and cherished. It seems that Tony's Fusca has been abandoned for the past 20 years. Interestingly, despite being neglected for 2 decades, the car was still able to start and run after experiencing a flood. This demonstrates the durability and resilience of this classic vehicle. In São Paulo, Brazil, there is a unique place called Fusca Mundi, a location dedicated solely to the legendary Volkswagen Beetle, known as Fusca in Brazil. This is a paradise for enthusiasts of this classic and nostalgic car. Upon entering Fusca Mundi, visitors feel as if they have stepped into a different time and space, where Fuscas of various colors and styles are displayed with great reverence. Each car tells a story, representing a piece of Brazil's history and culture. The Fusca has been a part of the daily lives of Brazilians for many decades. At Fusca Mundi, visitors not only get to admire these unique cars, but also learn about the history and development of the Beetle in Brazil. The stories surrounding these cars offer visitors a fascinating and memorable experience. Fusca Mundi acts as a living museum where classic cars continue to preserve the memories of a bygone era. Around the world, there are places known as car graveyards, areas where thousands of old, damaged, and abandoned vehicles are gathered. These cars might be victims of traffic accidents, wear and tear over time, or simply no longer in use. These car graveyards are not just storage sites for old vehicles, but also repositories of stories and memories tied to these cars. Each vehicle has its own past, a story behind it. It could be long journeys, family memories, or notable incidents. Standing among the rows of old cars, one can feel a sense of peace, but also an unavoidable sadness when thinking about the stories of these vehicles. They are like corpses of the past, a reminder of the passage of time. In a small corner of Paraopeba City, along the BR-040 highway, there lies a fascinating abandoned car lot. This place is a gathering spot for old, almost forsaken vehicles. When you visit, it feels like entering a different world, a world of cars that each have their own stories. There are old Fuscas, trucks that once transported goods across all kinds of roads, SUVs that have conquered challenging terrains. They all lie there, waiting to be explored. This car lot acts like a museum, preserving memories of the automotive industry's past. Hidden amidst the lush green hills of North Carolina, USA, is a special place that few people are aware of, the Mopar Junkyard. Here, hundreds, even thousands of vintage cars from American brands like Dodge, Plymouth, and Chrysler are gathered. These cars are buried among the dense pine forests, creating a rugged and captivating landscape. Many vintage car enthusiasts have spent considerable effort to discover this place. These cars, once a source of American pride, are now slowly decaying, yet they still exude a wild and nostalgic beauty. Mopar Junkyard is a fascinating destination for those who love classic cars and want to explore the hidden corners of American automotive history. In a secluded corner of a deserted industrial area lies quietly an ancient Rolls-Royce. Its silver paint faded, scratches and rust covering its body, creating a desolate and pitiful appearance. The car resembles an artifact from ancient times, forgotten and abandoned amidst the wreckage. But then, one day, a group of vintage car enthusiasts passed by and discovered this Rolls-Royce. They couldn't believe their eyes, seeing such a car left to decay. As we conclude our journey through these abandoned relics, we are reminded that behind every forgotten car lies a tale waiting to be told. These machines, once symbols of mobility and freedom, now rest silently in nature's embrace, testament to the passage of eras and the enduring allure of automotive nostalgia. Join us next time as we continue to uncover the secrets of forgotten automotive treasures. Thank you for watching.